Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, April 1st. A mild and sunny morning here in the Mid-Atlantic region, and it'll be a mild day for much of the eastern states ahead of a strong cold front that'll whip through the region later on today and usher in much colder air for Tuesday, Wednesday, and really the balance of the week will be on the chilly side. Longer term, it looks like next week definitely will feature a big warm-up here in the eastern states. The real beginning of spring, at least spring-type weather, looks like it'll take place next week. Again, mild today, but much colder air moves back into the eastern states tonight, and that below normal temperature pattern will continue for much of the rest of the week after that strong cold frontal passage. This is from last night's GFS ensemble runs. It's 0Z GFS ensemble runs, and it's the 850 millibar temperature anomalies for the next 5 days. Current day out through day 5, and it shows much colder than normal patterns, much of similar to what we've saw throughout the month of March. Here, this continues for the next 5-day period with kind of the coldest relative to normal centered over the Great Lakes, but throughout the Mid-Atlantic region, colder than normal for the next 5 days. Let's look ahead, however, to next week. And here you go, quite a flip in the pattern here. Above normal temperatures showing up in much of the Mid-Atlantic region and much of the eastern half of the country. Colder than normal, kind of confined to the lower part of Canada. These last couple of maps are from the Raleigh Weather website, and again, these are temperature anomalies in the lowest part of the atmosphere, 850 millibars, so showing quite a flip in the pattern from this week, which will be on the chilly side, to next week, which looks like it'll finally be on the warmer side here in the eastern part of the country. Well, here's the current surface map. A couple of fronts on the map right here. This is the front that came through yesterday, caused some rain during the afternoon and evening hours. It kind of left the atmosphere quite moist, and some fog developed in parts of the Mid-Atlantic region late last night and early this morning. But here's the stronger cold front. This is the front that really means business in terms of temperatures. Again, it'll be pretty mild here ahead of the front today, but the colder air pours in tonight, and it'll be a noticeable change between this morning and tomorrow morning here along the I-95 corridor. It'll be way below normal once again on Tuesday, and that chilly below normal temperature pattern should continue on Wednesday as well, and pretty much Thursday and Friday look below normal as well. This time of the year, high temperatures in the low 50s, for example, is quite a bit below normal for Philadelphia and Washington and even into New York City, as our normal high temperatures are moving rather quickly up towards the 60-degree mark in much of the Mid-Atlantic region. Well, here's a 24-hour temperature change from this morning compared to yesterday morning, and you can see the big drop in temperatures here in the 24-hour period occurring over the Great Lakes, upper part of the Midwest. Still rather mild here in the east, with actually a little bit milder conditions this morning compared to 24 hours ago, yesterday morning, which would have been Sunday morning, Easter morning. This colder pattern will move east, and by tomorrow morning will be looking like this along the I-95 corridor, with quite a change in temperatures from this morning compared to tomorrow morning as that cold blast moves into the eastern part of the country. Well, let's take a look at last night's 0Z GFS model run for the next 4 nights. This will be for this evening. Then we'll look at Tuesday evening, Wednesday evening, and Thursday evening. Be a couple of afternoon showers in the Mid-Atlantic region. Today is opening day for many locations. 2 games in New York City. The Yankees and Mets both open up at home. Washington Nationals open up at home this afternoon in the D.C. area. Phillies actually open up down here in Atlanta. It should be dry and cool down there. And again, nothing more than an afternoon shower, certainly not enough to cause a rainout or anything like that in Washington or New York. In fact, all in all, it'll be rather mild during the daytime hours. By tonight, when the Phillies play, cooler air will start to becoming noticeable, as they'll be behind the cold front by tonight. But again, mild during the day, colder air moves in tonight, but pretty decent weather for the opening games in several cities, New York, Washington, all the way down to Atlanta here in the East Coast. Along the West Coast, the Dodgers open up later this afternoon against the Giants in LA. Should be mostly cloudy, not bad, kind of breezy, cool, with temperatures probably in the low 60s during the game time there. Here's the forecast map for tomorrow evening. Notice this rain snow line dropping way down to the south again. We'll have cold air here in the east. Tomorrow will definitely be a breezy and chilly day, especially compared to today, with temperatures primarily in the 40s in the Mid-Atlantic region, well below normal for this time of the year. Again, a significant cold shot is coming with this secondary cold front that passes the Mid-Atlantic region later on today. However, the good news is that this cold shot may be the last for a while. Looks like next week, again, looks like it'll be much warmer than this week. Let's now jump ahead to Wednesday evening. Still on the chilly side, cold high pressure here in the Mid-Atlantic regions. Decent amount of sunshine, but still, again, below normal temperatures. Notice, though, down here in the deep south, a lot of moisture gathering together here, and this will be our next precipitation maker come Thursday night and Friday. Again, this is the forecast map for Wednesday evening. Let's now jump ahead to Thursday evening. And here it is, the forecast map for Thursday evening. A large area of moisture gathering together. This is kind of a Gulf storm that will ride up the coast and cause some rain in the Mid-Atlantic region as early as Thursday night across Washington, most likely Friday across Philadelphia and New York City. The Phillies have their home opener on Friday afternoon, and it's a little bit in jeopardy right now because of this Gulf storm. It'll be warm enough that it should be all rain, kind of a chilly rain, however. And again, that is for the end of the week, Thursday night and Friday timetable. We'll continue to monitor that here at the SIweather.com. But mild today, cold for the next few days, and for the balance of the week will be below normal, but spring-like warmth next week. That's it for now. I'm the SI meteorologist, Paul Dorian.